is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of... Here comes the pride of Wales.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the...
The fans are ready, and it looks like the... And there's the bell to start the round. Can't score with that jab. The perfect counter lands. That punch landed. So it's Jones versus Calzaghe, part 2. Of course, Calzaghe got dropped in their first fight, but then got back up and managed to beat Jones by a unanimous decision.
Well, Calzaghe, you think of fighters unbeaten. You think of outstanding fighters. This guy can fight for fun. That's all he does. So now we're going to do it again. And Joe Calzaghe's got it all.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Pretty close fight here in this round. Solid punch.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Just missed with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they throw a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like... They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
We have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in a headlight.
No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, they landed a good jab there.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right. The referee really thinking about stopping it. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over.
Good. I want to play this well because he is just spamming the body, so he's just going to focus the body, which is the easiest way to do it. Let's try not to do it. Let's try not to let him do it.
The referee says he can continue, but how much more does he have left?
Look at his corner.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Jab misses. Neither fighter willing to slow down. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Sluggers just want to mull you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You got to be fit for this one.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Swing and a miss with the jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook just can't find the target.
What a cheesy, terrible player.
And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That one lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Let's go.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. At this point, there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch.
Yeah. A little bit obvious for what he's trying to do. Most Roy Jones players go for the body.
So much firepower here. Do you believe what we are seeing? Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Oh, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nope, that uppercut does not score.
Yeah, front hand uppercuts or right hands to the body. That's all we're getting here.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Where was the defense?
Oh, apparently that landed.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
They ring the bell, and
Let's
here
go.
we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just going to front hand uppercut the whole time. Oh, terrible player.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Fantastic punch.
Don't lose focus. Don't focus on that cut. Boxing the boxing.
Nice exchange here from both men.
Terrible player.
What a round so far. As we
Just
reach the
cheese.
halfway point. You know, with lightweights, these guys
That's
will be
unfortunate.
lightning quick.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Right hand. This fight
How that
has a real
lands
good flow to it.
is up beyond me.
They're always
What?
looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take it.
How that landed is beyond me. Yeah, it's just body spam.
2, 3, 4,
Just body spam.
5.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last
Oh
round.
well.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Gotta get the momentum shift.
Something like
going.
this.
What can they
This
do?
person is the exact reason people have played this game and then thought, nah, I'm not going to bother.
They staggered back to the corner.
Terrible players like this.
Alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Good counter punching. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Back and forth they go. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Nice job getting that punch through. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. So much for defensive abilities.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
Terrible player.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start the round.
Went 4 points up, so we're all good.
Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He misses with that jab. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots a round. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Bombs away!
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Stumbling around on Bambi legs.
Bambi legs are kicking in.
It's a bum. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's up.
He got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of...
Don't they say if you keep trying to do the same thing that's not working over and over again, it's a sign of madness?
Unless we get some late
He's done the
draws.
same thing over and over again for 7 rounds. It's not worked. I think it's worked 1 round. It's got a knockdown. Excuse, because it probably works with most people. How he's playing, unfortunately.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
It's all good, though. Keep going the way we are. Easy win.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Yeah, it's oddly accurate.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Caution is being thrown to the wind.
Terrible play.
Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for
Well,
each
apparently
other.
that landed.
No one dares
Couldn't avoid that
to
body shot, apparently. Oh, apparently couldn't avoid any of that as well.
That uppercut just missed. Just missing with the uppercut. Beautiful counter shot.
Yeah, it's gone flat-footed.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Perfect counter shot. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round.
Okay, maybe he won that round.
Dominance.
Maybe.
Ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How about that time counter shot? Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano. They're letting the shots go.
don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Doo-doo-doo.
Always about who hits harder. In this division,
This guy, I mean, he's not even trying to box.
That power might be the
Not even trying to like box at all.
the equalizer.
Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Terrible player. Never
Talk
mind.
about Roy Jones in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Dee-dee-dee.
Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start the round.
Oh, this guy.
Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
That counter punch caught him clean. Just missed with that hook. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Lucky that hook didn't score. Can't find a home for that jab.
Oh.
At some point, the corner has to say you're done.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, couldn't avoid that one. It's all good. It's all good. Still got a couple of rounds to survive. It is hard to avoid these body shots sometimes, especially when they're landing when they're nowhere in range. But that's part of the game. It's all desync, unfortunately. You see how far he was when he dazed me? He was so far away afterwards.
They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
these two lightning-quick lightweights.
This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get speed, good footwork. You're gonna get punches thrown from head to body. You can get a lot of toe to toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a full box.
Oh no, I played that so bad, that bit there. Just not missing,
How about that time counter?
unfortunately. Oh, I just totally ignored the guard.
Huge upset here.
Totally ignored the guard.
Where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Settle back in, but needs to play some defense.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did he do?
Terrible, terrible player.
How are they going to get through this?
That jab misses.
As if. You see it land ridiculous.
I heard that, never by saw it.
A very competitive round.
Oh.
Got the tower, they're gonna throw it in.
Oh, terrible. Hey, Rat King.
1, 2.
How you doing? Strike Force and Rat King, how you doing, guys? Yeah, just gets ignored. But he's only thrown body shots, pretty much. Terrible player.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last.
I've just got to try not to get knocked down this round, hopefully. I should still have it.
Back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's here away from getting stopped.
Yeah, as if that lands.
Best rounds I've seen this
Couldn't turn. Oh, apparently that landed as well.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Because they're so big, because they can push, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dared do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
Focus. Don't focus on that cut. Punch any boxer.
Lucky that hook didn't score.
Hey, Donny.
Step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecard
Mantooth. I've seen this name before. I can't remember if he's always done this. Terrible player.
counter shot. Punch
Too easy to beat.
And that's it. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous
Hey,
decision. What
let's
a
go.
way, what tactics, what a game plan, but what a result.
Go for the cheesy backstep. I do backstep. I am backstepping quite a bit in that fight there. Look how many body shots to headshots at. He threw the same amount of body shots as I did headshots. Oh. 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 That'll be a tuber. New tuber. Shaming.